less. I can't do that.
I can give you 2 for 15.
2 for 15 even I can do.
I can give you 2 for 10.
Can any of you give me 3 hours for 20?
No, 2 for 10 works, I guess.
2 for 10.
Oh, hi. You must be Shuktiz.
Hi, Shaswat.
That's right. Oh, welcome to the center, man.
Thank you so much. Is this the game you were talking about?
Oh, yeah, it is. You want to start learning?
Sounds good to me.
Let's go.
Let's go.
So Startup High is a light strategy game based on the startup life. The players take the role of startup founders and take relevant actions like managing resources, building their team, networking with people, and dealing with market forces to achieve their startup's goal.
Wait, so I finally get to be a startup founder? That sounds like fun. But what exactly is the objective of the game?
So Shuktiz out here is an average Indian who has not played a lot of board games in his life. The last game he might have played is probably Monopoly. And even though he's fairly smart, the rules of modern strategy board games might be confusing initially. So to help you out, we put an understanding bar at the bottom left corner for you to understand the rules slightly more clearly. And if at any point you feel that you've not understood the rules directly or clearly, I'd suggest you rewind a little bit and get it cleared right that moment. So let's get back to the game. In this game, every startup has to work towards their goals in 4 departments. The 4 departments are marketing, operations, technology, and business development. A startup founder has to achieve at least 100% in any of the 3 departments to win the game. Let us now get to know the components. These are resource cards and are divided into 2 decks: time resource cards and money resource cards. These are opportunity cards, cards that show the different tasks you can complete and win the game. Cards on my right are networking cards and cards on my left are market force cards. These are the founder playbooks and these are the team member tokens that are used on the playbooks. This is a quick reference guide that will help you with the game once you close this video. The setting up of this game is way easier than a startup in real life. There are 6 basic steps. Place the game board in the center. Distribute one founder playbook and its matching token to every player. Keep the resource cards, opportunity cards, networking cards, and market force cards on the game board. You can simply match colors. Distribute 3 resource cards from both the decks to each player. Open the top 6 opportunity cards and place them as shown. And then, the youngest founder starts the game of entrepreneurship. This is how your setup should look before you start playing. In this game, you have 6 different actions that you can take with the help of resource cards. You can do it in any order and an unlimited number of times. However, only one action at a time, and the turn moves clockwise. Once every founder is done with their actions and has picked up resource cards, the new round begins.
Okay.
Let's understand the 6 actions first, and then I will give you an example of the flow. The first action you can take is buying opportunity cards. These cards help you win the game. At any point of time, there would be a maximum of 6 opportunity cards kept in the center for you to buy from. Each card belongs to one of the 4 departments and has a percentage benefit towards the bottom and the cost on the top. For a player to buy an opportunity card of their choice, they simply keep the required hours in the time discard pile and take the opportunity card and keep it under the playbook. If any founder collects 100% or more in any department, by collecting opportunity cards, then one of the three goals is complete and the founder is eligible for an in-game reward mentioned on the quick reference guide. The benefits come in three different percentages: 30, 40 and 70%. The frequency of each of them is mentioned on the bottom right. The second action you can take is to build your team. If you have a look at your playbook, there are spaces for different teams, each having their own cost. Your team members help you in decreasing the time cost of your startup on the opportunities. For example, say I have two teams in marketing, myself and this team. I can buy the marketing opportunity card at this cost instead of this much. Similarly, if I have 0 teams in technology, I can only complete this opportunity at the original cost. Also, you can only build the teams that you have an access to, meaning these three. Once you have made this team, these teams are available to, and so on as well. For a founder to develop their team, they simply keep the required money in the money discard pile and take the team member token and place it in the designated space on the playbook. And well, the third action you can take is to network with people. And while networking takes time and money, the main resource used in networking is nothing else but energy. Networking cards can help you to make your own game or cause a slight hiccup in the other players' games. The cost of networking is 2 energy, and a founder simply keeps 2 energy cards in the discard pile and picks up the networking card. They do not have to read it aloud and can keep the card with themselves and then use it in their subsequent turns. The fourth action is to use these networking cards we just talked about. These are of 2 types: out of turn networking cards and normal networking cards. As the name suggests, the out of turn cards can be used whenever, and they do not constitute a turn. All others constitute a valid action of the player.
That's insane. I think all I'm gonna do in this game is just network. Can I pick up a card and see an example?
Sure.
Alright. This one says a top level executive of a Fortune 500 company in your niche has joined your board of directors. Pick 3 resource cards of choice. Let's go. Can I just see another one, please?
Yeah, of course.
Wait, you've been recommended a book?
Let me help you out. This one. These are book recommendation cards. There are 6 of them in the game, and you get them through networking cards. These cards individually have less value, but if you collect 2 or 3 book recommendation cards, you get special benefits. For example, if you collect 2 book cards and use them together, you get a team free of cost.
Whoa, I think my reading list just grew by 6 books.
Right, so the 5th action is to flip extra opportunity cards. Players can spend 1 energy to flip 2 extra opportunity cards, and they can keep it wherever they want on the board. So those are the actions that you can take. You can do it in any order and any number of times in one round.
Got it. But you said 6 actions, these are only 5?
Yes, the 6th action is slightly different. The 6th action is picking up resource cards. If you're the first founder in that round to pick up resource cards, you can pick up 5 resource cards. If you are any other founder, you can pick up only 4 resource cards. Any combination is allowed, either 5 of time and 0 of money, 3 of money and 2 of time, and so on. You can do this whenever you want, but once a founder does this, they cannot play anymore in that round. Other founders continue to play in a clockwise manner, while skipping the founder who has picked up the resource cards. For example, let us assume there are 3 players, Namita, Aman, and Anupam. Namita starts the game by investing in an operations team. That concludes her actions, and now it's Aman's turn. Aman gets a networking card. His action is also done. The turn then moves on to Anupam. Anupam has a few resources and picks up 5 resource cards, ending his round. The turn again shifts back to Namita. Now, Namita decides to get a networking card. It is Aman's turn again, and Aman picks up 4 resource cards and ends his round. Namita gets another networking card. The turn falls back on Namita as Aman and Anupam have ended their round. She further uses the benefit of the networking card, then buys an opportunity card, and then, to end her round, picks up 4 resource cards. This concludes the round for everyone. Now when everyone picks up resource cards, the new round begins. The founder, who picked up resource cards the first, flips 6 new opportunity cards, replaces the existing ones, and starts the round with their action. When you pick a star marked resource card, it triggers a market force. No startup operates in a vacuum, and there are always external market forces affecting it. To depict this, we have market force cards that are applicable on every founder and can be negative or positive. When a market force has been triggered, it is picked and kept in the middle. A founder reads it aloud when the new round starts. Founders have to follow the instructions in the card, and the card is applicable for the duration mentioned. So this continues till the time any one founder completes their objective and collects a minimum of 100% in 3 of the 4 departments. Also keep in mind there are 3 additional rules. First, there's a resource card cap of 13. Second, you get no change back in the game. And third, you can decide the number of market forces you want to have in the game. I would recommend 2.
Interesting, but I think I saw the players outside sort of like negotiating with each other. What was that about?
Oh yes, since you do not get any change back, you can also trade resource cards with other founders, make an offer, negotiate till death, and then shake hands. So yeah, this is the game. I hope you liked it. And just by the way, if you have any queries, any doubts, just refer to the FAQ sections of the rulebook. And yeah, this is your black box of entrepreneurship.
This is absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for this.
I'll see you next time, man.
See you. So guys, another game.